Had to figure out what my mute button was. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great Monday. It's Monday. It's been a long weekend, so a long weekend of working overtime. Anyway, but I'm here now, able to work on the game. The game we're gonna work on tonight is Celestial Crash, as we've been working on for the last couple months, years of streams, maybe? We're doing localizations. We're gonna try to get the localization system set up. Well, it's already set up, but we gotta actually get the text in there so it can be localized to wherever we're gonna localize it to. So let's jump on in here. Also, we gotta get the game working because it's busted because we tried to do things the hard way, and now we gotta take all that stuff out because we actually figured out how to do it the right way. So let's jump on in here. Yeah, we need to get it working for, I wanna go to a game dev meetup on Wednesday for playtesting, so I actually have to get this game working tonight. There we go. Okay, so why are we still acting like this? I know I figured out this problem. I had this problem last last stream where it wasn't recognizing these, and I know what I've read up on it and figured out what to do. So I don't know why it's still acting like it hasn't found those. But let's do it again just in case. Was project. I mean, it should be working now, but I guess we got to do it again. So where was this? Maybe it was preferences. Because you go in and you regenerate the project file for your IDE. That wasn't it. I'm gonna have to go look it up again. I can't believe I forgot that fast. Because I even tested it and it was working. Everything was working. Or it stopped showing the error for it. Let me see, maybe it picked up on it. Nope, it did not. Oh, wait a minute, it does. Okay, sorry. I'm mistaking what's happening here. Because I'm not using it, it's a grade, not because it's erroring. Okay, the errors are coming from the stuff that we left broken in the code before that we need to actually fix. So that we actually got it working I got it working over the weekend. So we can step out of that. What are we gonna do here? Oh, that's right. Let me look up the code I was gonna write to actually pull in the translations into the script so we can dynamically populate different text boxes. One sec. I don't know why YouTube is asking me to authenticate again. It's just ridiculous. I feel like that system is completely broken. I've authenticated myself multiple times at this point. Come on, come on. I'm just trying to get rid of it.
People say you can't change the past, but even still, if there's a possibility, it's worth a try, right?
Okay, there we go. All right, that's done. Let's move on. All right, we've got to write the code to pull that stuff in. So let's go ahead and jump over here. Excuse me, a little bit of dinner there. Let's pick us a good coding spot. We'll hang out at the beach at first. Let me go look up that code because I want to write the example here.
You can't change the past. I just found that out.
You just found out you can't change the past?
I can no longer make it back to that moment.
Okay. Anyway.
All my thoughts remain. You had made times I treasure the most. All the jokes we shared, all of the laughter, meeting you was a joy. I'm stuck in the past, and I didn't see. But in the here and now, I'll be the best I can be.
I look up the example I saw previously where it was using async call to pull stuff from the localization table.
I couldn't change the past, but seeing it was more than enough. What's important is right now. I finally realized that.
So the whole thing is you're doing an asynchronous operation and then I thought the examples I'm looking at, I thought this was using an event, but I'm guessing I know I needed to figure out what the object was I needed to pull back and how I would identify it.
You can find out things about the past that you never knew. And from what you've learned, you may see some things differently in the present. You're
I don't see where it's using async operations. I can't find that example anymore. What's that using a coroutine? Oh, I had to stifle a sneeze there. Oh, man. Ooh. Callbacks, event-based. There it is. That's the one I wanted. Okay, I got it. I found the example. So I gotta get the UI table. Okay, so let's start this. We'll start the start writing this. So we have to, okay, let's start writing it. I'm trying to think about it too hard. I might as well just do it. And then we'll come back around to the logistics of everything. At least start writing it and then try to fully understand it. Organization settings. All right, let's see. string database does not exist. And type of localization. What do you mean? It literally said it. Localized string async. Type does not exist in the type. You don't have to instantiate this, do you? Ah, okay, that's what it is. But it's used like a type. Okay, I'm confused here. Are you a static function or are you not? Get set. No. Okay, maybe that was the issue. I don't know. We'll see. So we need to actually get the name of the table and what is actually being translated. And that's the thing. So, and we'll have to call this every single time to get each translation. And then it has to, and then a event will be triggered when it comes back, when it's retrieved. But I have to know which one it is to apply it. But let's at least get it working first. Figure out the rest. Like we'll do an example. So we can't even do this here. Well, we do this here, but we will then apply the function it calls, and then we'll just look at the object that comes back. So let's grab one of our values at least. Let's see. So our table name is main, which makes it easy. Let's grab the one we know has a value in it. Has value for all the translations. All right. All right. All right, let's see here. Let me get the status. But let's, for right now, we'll just debug. Actually, this is the handler. I was wondering if you can catch my keyboard clacking. I was listening to see if my keyboard was actually getting caught in the mic. It's weird. Okay. I thought I had fixed that some time ago with some gate, like sound settings and stuff for the mic. Like it's supposed to only register a certain level of volume. Hey, what's up, man? Collect my keyboard. How you doing, Avery Slender Man? What you up to tonight? I clack my keyboards as a sign of dominance for them. Gotta show him who's boss. Oh, that's right. This won't run because I've got that other stuff that needs to be fixed. And we're trying to get to the point where we can fix this stuff. Right now, let's comment stuff out. Comment that. Where we end up here. Comment these guys out. Making people collect my pages stopped being effective, so I started making people collect other things. You're really playing up the cylinder. You're really playing up the Slender Man thing, man. I have to say, for a creature that's supposed to like be horrifying, making people collect things is probably like super asinine. Oh no, he's gonna kill me if I don't collect these papers. I might just go ahead and die from boredom. Let's just take this down here. Switch. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's not gonna work. Okay, we got all those. We got one more. Oh, here we actually have to set this. All right, let's see. All right, hopefully just running this is all we need. Oh, it actually did it, but it didn't do anything I wanted to do. I really wanted to see the inside of that thing. But, I mean, we know we got it. I'm sorry, I can just find it online. So I want to know if it tells me what the some indicator of where it came from. Or I could just pass a lambda with the text value in there with a pointer to the text box, maybe? That makes me fear like I'd have a memory leak if we did too much of it. Carrying a pointer until whenever comes back. Then I had to figure out how to release that memory, maybe. Or just get rid of the event, and then it would get rid of the pointer. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. I don't think we're going to go crazy with this. That's one thing we can check, though. We notice the status value, so let's check the status. Let's at least see if it comes through with different statuses. Oh, actually, it's right here. We can just look at the. We can just look at the object. Get dependency, download status, get type. It's done. It's valid. There's also a release as well. Release handle on completion. I wonder what that does. That's got to be default to do it, though. So it only comes back with succeeded, as far as we can tell so far. Oh, but it may be that it fails if, say, like you give it bad settings. Okay, I got it. I got it. I need to adjust my camera. My hands keep going in weird directions because they keep falling out of the camera range. Anyway, all right. So we know that. Let's see if it actually gets the result we're looking for. Plus, how do you change the locale? We'll figure that out as we. Excuse me. A little bit of dinner there. Figure that out. Okay, so we got that. Now let's change the locale. Okay, let me actually look up. How do you change the game locale? I know you can do it in the settings in Unity, but I'm wanting to do it just as a temporary thing here. Oh well, wait a minute. Let's just change it in the game. Actually, no, we need to know how to do it in the script. Because it'll be in the settings menu. Okay, so set okay, we got it. But okay, wait, how do you know which to set it to? If I need to set it to. Available account. You have to have the index. Okay, how do you know what the indexes are? Oh, okay, you can get it by this, the key. Makes sense. This may not be initialized at the time of start the starting frame. Right now we're just testing. I have to make a note of that for later though. We can actually see if that ends up being the case though through our test here. ZH Hans. ZH dash Hans. Hands. I mean, this could fail big time, but let's see. Okay, no, I got it. Interesting. Okay, so we don't need this. Excuse me, jeez. Dinner will not go away. Okay, so we need to now understand or figure out actually, about how to get the text box, the appropriate text box to we need to get the text to the appropriate text box when the event is fired. That really looks weird, my hand doing right there. When it's really just falling out of the camera view. I mean, I could just create the lambda with the string for the get function, or should I just pass a pointer to the text box and make sure that, well, then I can't get rid of the events unless I can't do it anonymously and get rid of the events, because I don't want those events sitting around with that memory in them. Well, it shouldn't be a big deal. You could easily cause a memory a memory leak. But then, is that conversely, is that better than having the game find happen every single time it pulls the text? Because then for every single one, it'll do a game find in the lambda. But it will be localized to the lambda. So when the lambda stops, when the lambda is no longer referenced, that memory goes away. I'll use the game find. It shouldn't be that crazy. Plus, it's an async operation, so it's not going to hold anything up. It will take the memory at some later point. Good grief, my hand. Yeah, that's what we do it. We'll just pass the string in to get for the game object find. Pull the text box, populate it. Then when the lambda is done, that memory is going to be released because it's no longer referenced. Since it'll be localized to within the lambda, a reference within the lambda, and not a reference outside the lambda that exists as long as the lambda exists. And I'm not sure if that is truly the way it's going to work, but that's my understanding of certain languages. If you have an outside reference to a memory that's in use, the outside reference hangs on as long as the memory stays around. Again, I'm not sure if that's going to be the issue in C# with this, but I'd rather not take the chance of having a memory leak, introducing a memory leak into the game. Especially as I do more of these localizations. All right. So we actually don't need this anymore. In fact, we can start backing out all those changes and break our game. Did we turn off our game? Yes, we did. So we don't need this function. All right. Let's hang out somewhere. How is New York looking tonight? Just gonna float over the Big Apple. Throw the boosters on. I can't even get him in the right spot. Never mind. All right. All right. All right. See here. Gaming! Hey!
Gaming Raider for crashing the party.
Thank you for the
Prepare
raid, man.
yourselves.
I actually hung out in your stream for a little bit. How's everybody doing tonight? What you been up to, man? Hopefully my mic didn't cut out when I was talking. Banned game you. What? Spam detected. Hold on, let me undo that. Why did Servbot ban you? Sorry about that, man. Trying to fix that now. Let's see how I undo that now. Because I've never had that happen ever, where somebody just like, bear with me while I figure this out. Sorry about this, guys. While I do that, this is my game, guys. Celestial Crash. Right now, it's probably not in a functional state because I was doing some localization stuff that kind of broke. But it is a arcade puzzler where you create and connect together and destroy planets for points. This is the bot account. This is not what I wanted. and you do objectives by doing such things. Doesn't even show you in the list. It's currently here. Okay. Well. Time to get serious. Time to get serious. Let's go all the way to modernization and settings and where's my band list? So servbot banned you, but what does it actually do? Okay, let me look up servbot real quick. Servbot unbanned. Okay, I just have to use the username. All right, I did not know that. All right. That makes sense. There we go. Okay. So hopefully around, man. Sorry about that. I will definitely find a way to make it up to you. But thank you so much for the raid. Raiders. There you go, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was weird. Glad you stuck around so I could fix that, man. Thank you for the raid. Tell me about what you were doing tonight. Like I said, I kind of hung out for a little bit, kind of, lurked. It feels weird, like, popping in somebody's chat the night you're gonna stream, so I just kind of lurked. Oh man, it only happens in this stream. Crazy stuff like that. See, we were working on localization here. Trying to think of what was I going to do next after all that. I was going to step away. You're working on area access and visibility. Yeah, if I remember, you working on a demo bug when I stopped by. But yeah, you were working on your early access visibility. Well, how do you work on your visibility though? Actually due to post some game shorts about nowish while it's late evening doom scrolling hour, otherwise trying to find influencers. Nice. Let me bring up your game. I gotta jump back into Twitch because I kind of in a rush closed everything out. Nope, that's wrong. Didn't do that. Because I want to show off your game again. In the blind panic, just closed everything. Where did you send me? Was it on Discord? You had sent me the link to your game. It's hard when you're a known studio, an unknown studio, unknown. Yeah, exactly. Making an IP that's not very in demand. I speculate that if we were working on a cozy farm sim, we'd have 50 views. I mean, so I watch different game devs, and it's weird. Like, I don't know. Some people are more established than others. I just kind of wonder how they got that way. Because it's not about the game. Like I've seen different people making different games, and they have their own groups. And I don't know how they cultivate them. It's probably more because I don't socialize online a lot. So I start to I don't know how to gather people. I don't know how to rally people to me. Hey, shoot me your link to your game in Whisper. So I thought I had it. Did I just close that down again? Okay, there we go. You're actually not PT Barnum? Yeah, I gotta get better at it. I gotta figure it out because this first game, I really want to make an effort to learn marketing, to learn like the game marketing stuff. And I know you got to start early. Even though I don't have my Steam page up yet, I'm trying to get the capsule work done now. How did you get your capsule work done, by the way? I swear you sent that link to me and I can't remember where it was. Yeah, and that's what I actually was looking at your about, and I actually did want to ask you too. So you worked at Blizzard and Microsoft? Okay, I finally found it. Oh, don't start yet. Turn off the radio. All right. Worked for a co-dev who did projects for them. Really happy with this co-dev. They take very good care of their employees. Everyone is talented and passionate about gaming. Nice, dude. That sounds great. So, guys, this is Gamion's game, his demo for Field of Heroes. Like I said, when he came in here, the first time when he showed it to me last stream, it reminds me of like mutant football, like a modern day mutant football. And I know nobody from the 80s is going to remember mutant football, but I'm just throwing it out there for any of the old heads who might actually remember that. Y'all go check out his game, wishlist it, help a great dev out uh, to show the world a great game. That did I hit the radio? There we go. Says you made 8 games. What games have been? Good grief! Can't talk tonight. You can tell I've had a whole day. What games have? What other games have you made? Excuse me. What I need to do here is I need to go ahead and make a list of all the values I'm going to have to convert. And the name of the text boxes. So I need a dictionary. I'll link you my portfolio of release games and Whisper. Nice. So are you still with them or have you gone off on your own? Or are you kind of like a contractor? Oh, there we go. Okay. No, full-time AAA by day and indie by... Ah, okay. So you still work for them by day. Gotcha. That's cool. Possibly squeeze more time in the game to... Okay, of course, we got Field of Heroes. Also, might have taught you how to do a press kit, but I just need to look it up. Hyperspace Pinball. Oh, interesting. Yeah, sorry, ads incoming. Hey, we'll snooze this one. Oh, that's snooze it, or I just miss it. I don't think I snoozed it, sorry. Oh, hold on, hold on. Hmm. Nice. Game On presents new kind of pinball. Ah, very nice. Tilt. Huh. That's cool. This must be a mobile game. That's cool. Hamster chase. That look, I'm surprised that like the Hamtaro crowd didn't just jump all over this game. Cool. Chinte. It's impossible. That's such a dad joke. That's nice. Ooh, Domino Arena. There we go. Let me know if you come back from ads. Oh, I should probably say that. Text that if you can hear me. Yes. Cool. I love the physics. Oh, okay. But hands down. Oh, okay, sure, sure. Thank you for the raid, by the way. That's very cool. I love the physics in there. Okay, it's Tron, like a mobile game. Hmm. Hmm. Nice. Okay. Dude, that's quite a portfolio, man. I can only hope to have half that type of portfolio one day. All right, let's jump on back into this. Turn back on music. I hope that wasn't an actual. I hope that wasn't. I hope the person that just got banned was not like somebody that came through on the raid. Survey bots having a tangent tonight, but hopefully that was a valid one. If you get banned, I don't know if you can even whisper it at me. Okay. So we need a list of the names of the text boxes and the text box value. And then we need to create a lambda for each one. Okay, yeah, I think I'm right. That sounds probably overthinking it. What's up, Mr. Human Limits? It's been more. Yeah, it has, but it's all good, man. You missed him get rated by Gamian, man. Just checked out all his games. Let me see. I will post this on the YouTube side. So you want to check out a guy who's made 8 games and has worked for game studios? Check that out. How you doing tonight, Mr. Human Limits? I'm taking a short 1 week break from Metroidvania so I can run myself out. That's good. That is very good. That's what I tell people all the time, man. Don't push it. It's always good to take a break. Literally said that to Salvo Subs the other day. When I was in his stream, telling me he was taking a break from game dev, and I was like, he felt bad for it, and I was like, why? Like, you know, like, don't burn yourself out. You lose love for it when you burn yourself out. I'm making a much simpler iterative factory game. Okay. That's kind of what happened with me in Infernal Arena. Like, I just wanted something simpler to make. And then I ended up 4 years on this. Not 4 years straight, mind you, but But I cannot wait to get past this game to go back to Inferno Arena now and put like at least 2 good years into that. Even though I probably have Inferno Arena. Gaming. It's for a video. I am limiting myself to just 1 week to see what I can do. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I know a guy who just released a game and he did it in a month. And I was completely shocked, and it looks pretty good for a month. I'm all right, man. The new job has had me working overtime last week, so I barely got anything done. Like by Friday, good for you taking a break. Exactly, dude. Yeah, Friday stream, like I was completely burned out. I don't even know game yet when you came through if you could tell. Like I was so burnt out and I was barely there. Much as I appreciate your company on Friday, like I ended the stream like probably a little bit after you left. Let me just do this. I mean, a thing where it's like a custom array thing. I don't know how to explain it, but it's the most useful. Okay. Yeah, I need to make more tools myself, actually. I really, especially for Inferno Arena. But Gaming, man, of the games we watched earlier, which one was the most successful for you? Like, I was loving the physics on that dominoes. I'm gonna pause ads because I felt like we just went through ads. Hyperspace Pinball and made a tiny profit on it. Okay. What lessons can you pass since you published 8 games? What lessons can you pass on to us who have not published a game yet? See, I just do this. Will it let me? I might have to look up the proper syntax. David, what's up, man? Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, it depends on how far you go, but most of the time it's something common. There's so many start small, work your way up. Yep, exactly. Some devs get notoriety in their first game, but they very do. Yeah, I know the statistics. The like 90% of people who release their first game on Steam never release a second. That's why I'm trying to make this the first, get it out the way, and then do, hopefully do better next time. I'm sure it's even more that don't even release one. I was actually part of an indie studio long ago that tried to come out the gate. They were the meme. They tried to come out the gate with the MMO, with the MMO RPG, and I wrote their net code. And all it took was one guy leaving to what? Well, it was two guys that was heading it, and when one guy left, it just all fell apart. When one of them left, it all just fell apart. Okay, let's grab our text file names here. Okay, I snoozed the ads and it came back and now it's trying to go again. Anyway, what was it that I actually needed from that? Oh, actually, I had that right. Point total. Is that just points? The lesson I had the hardest time reconciling is the hard work and doing all the right things will not always translate to success. It's more of a life lesson. Yeah, I kind of said that. I actually said it to somebody like in a recent stream. Like, effort does not equate to success. Like, amount of time spent does not equate to success. It's something more. What's a good word to put it? I'm missing my word on it right now, but it's more of a understanding of how things function and knowing how to use systems to your advantage more than it is actual effort. If that makes sense. I mean, you would probably know better than me, but I get what you're saying. Oh, okay, I can just go look at what this was because I still have that file, don't I? When I try to do it the hard way. 101. It's just points, okay. Because I used the English, well, actually I did not use the English version for all my translation IDs. So I might want to confirm that. All right, I'm gonna take a break, take the dog out to use the bathroom. Hopefully some background sounds will clear out so I can actually talk. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, we are back. Okay. Going to sleep. Have a good one. Thank you so much, Gaming, for hanging out. Which is another piece of advice I'll leave with you. Sleep is another part of the process. Have fun. Stay up till you're passionately working on it, but don't do it every night. I am so bad about that. Like I am so bad about getting. Hey, I didn't ask for anybody's advice. Somebody in the background.
Freaking night.
Somebody in the background is trying to give advice.
God.
Anyway, oh, what did they say? I've gotta go watch my last one. Not willingly, exactly. Someone wanted me to screen share it, but it'll be done fun, I think. Yeah, have a good night, David. Why do we have another ad break? Like we just, well, I've been gone, but all right. Let's get back to this. I also ran to figure out a problem I was going to have here where I was doing things by text box and realized that certain things are going to have multiple translations, are going to be the text box is going to be used multiple times for different values, so we can't do that. We'll have to make a static setup and a dynamic setup. All right. So the one I'm going to take out is this one, because this one changes values, and then we'll handle that dynamically. This one we could probably, this one change multiple times. It does not, so we can take that one. Okay. And 107 is highest multiplier. Was there another one? I think there was one more, right? 3. See, my plan for making this work through text boxes is all falling apart because now this takes multiple values. I mean, should I just be grabbing it dynamically? Should I be grabbing this dynamically, period? How should I do this? Because this has to be updated every time you pause. It's not a static value, and it's pulling on multiple values. Or should I just get them all at the beginning? But I literally just be pulling the whole table into the game, into the script. But it would be localized values. So I would only be pulling the localized values for each. So I would repurpose this then. I would blah 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 blah. I will be repurposing this setup here, and just pull in the values at the very beginning of the game. I think that's what we'll do. So I didn't build this whole thing in vain. I actually can use it for something.
Nightingales' eyes with secret lives in their worth. Raven's tears they cry, but all the while they softly lie and spy on you. Nightingales' eyes, what will they find left behind? Craven master spy.
Oops, did not mean to do that. So we don't need this. And we don't need this. At least yet, but actually we don't, because they'll set it based off of the game locale. So I don't have to worry about it. I just need to get all the strings in here. Let's see. That was string database. But then I need a list of the strings to pull. I need to have that whole async setup down here to populate. It actually is a better place for it down here. All I need is just to tell it to load. And this just needs to be the list. Okay. So we just need to... Yeah, we'll just grab everything from the table. How many have we got to go through? Oh, it's not numbered. I mean, we've already got some of these already. Well, it's just an array. Oh, okay. It's not available in... I haven't upgraded that language in a while. It's this in there. Oops. No? Oh. Try to fix this. There it is. All right. Point celestial bodies, chained, destroyed, crash. Forget that. All right. Highest. Put it in order so I can follow. Total. Wait a minute. I'll put this as the CSV. If I did it at the end, so I should have that CSV actually. It's doing all this. Or I can probably open those up, can't I? Okay. Getting income will be used in the main thread. Huh. Might present us a problem. Anyway, we'll figure it out in a little bit. I think I'll fix for that anyway. A way to fix that. Yep, I did. It's got a bunch of junk in there, but it should be fine. Got the IDs in there and everything. There we go. And this is what I mean when I talk about the mundanity of game dev. Certain things are just mundane and not fun at all. But you gotta do them just to get to the good stuff. Or make the good stuff work. Oh, okay, yeah. Thought I messed something up. The more I look at this, the more we get into this localization, the more I'm like, this is going to be a big deal. Like, this is going to be bigger than I really expected it to be. No matter what I do, there's going to be a lot of work in getting this done. a lot more work than I expected. Because after this, we still haven't gotten the text in the game. And then we still got to do the numbers, set the numbers up to be auto-translated. Yeah, next time, next game, we're going to set this stuff up from the very beginning. Hopefully I did not miss anything in all that. All right, got all that in there. Now, for each one of those, let's also put our name in a constant just so we have it up here. We don't have to go fishing for it if we need to ever change it. We don't need that anymore. I'm surprised that's still there. Completely forgot about it. Oh, I forgot to put type. Why does it feel like the ads keep coming up every 10 seconds? And then I actually need to store those. So I actually do need that dictionary. Am I doing that right? Match the delegate parameters. Can that convert into action? Okay. No? Okay. I'll pull this down here so I can see it. All right. Because the parameter type is not matched to delegate parameter. Oh, I got the wrong type altogether. That's why. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, got that one. Autocorrect actually came through. one day we will actually write a system to manage our errors. That day will come. You please stop trying to autocorrect me so hard. I just want, yeah. All right. We actually need something to store that in. Okay, here we go. We already had it. System signal stick this up here. Actually, we should go ahead and initialize that. Well, I was trying to avoid memory leaks, but I feel like if I have a dictionary sitting in there, that's just going to be causing the same problem. This should be a function. Yeah, I should be plugging in a function. Yeah, I think it works. All right. Okay, the question is now, how do we get the... Actually, I think we do need the lambda. Let's back it up. Back it up. Okay. But instead of that, we'll just pass in the strings. That goes too fast. Well, all right. Thank you, autocomplete. You actually were of use. Mind blank for just a second. Okay. Clean this guy up. We don't need you anymore. Care about localization anymore because we're having Unity handle that. I swear we just had ads. Now these ads are not coming in like they're supposed to. I wonder if you snooze it, does it just throw everything off? But they're not coming like they're supposed to. In the cadence they're supposed to per settings. All right, we got that. Now let's go and replace all these. One was this. So 1, 2. Three. I'll be amazed if this works out the gate. Four. One was points. Oops. Five highest. See, I was on 5, right? Yep, okay. 106. Oops, that was wrong one. Seven. Oh my goodness. All right. I think I got one more. Well, one more section. Two is this one. One, 3. Just trying to close this up. Go off the edge here. All right. Do we have a working game now? Okay, object reference. No, we do not. Item with the same keys being added. Where? Okay, you gotta tell me where. That static static keys, I wonder if I added the same value over and over again multiple times here. Creators. Destroyers. I'm not seeing it. What if I remove this? Well, actually, let's look at the error somewhere. I'm gonna try just removing it, see if it fixed the problem. But removing it doesn't mean you actually, it's not that the issue is specifically there. Forget it. Okay. I know it's another error, but still. Maybe connect it, I don't know. Item with the same key has already been added. But where? I had to somehow put a duplicate in there, right? I almost want to restart Unity to see if it'll fix it. Let's not give me any information. I'll definitely mess something up. Huh. Just gonna try it just to see if it changes anything. Yeah, no, changes nothing, so that's not the problem. Can't name. I guess because I'm calling this outside the main thread. Maybe that's an issue. Oh no. Hmm. But I figure it is being called by the main thread. We can see if this is the issue. No? I'm gonna restart just to be sure. Take a second to get loaded up here. I don't know where that issue is coming from. Okay, it was just Unity being Unity, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and uncomment that code and see, and hopefully this is not what breaks it. All right. Where's the best place I can see this stuff is working? Okay, that was a bit of a slow. Anyway. What is a better way to test this? I could change the locale and then are we changing where it says level anywhere? I know that's the one value I have that I've localized. I don't think we do. Or I don't think we are. Let's get that set. Yeah, we're not setting the term level anywhere. I mean, I could just change the table to something. Okay, yeah, we'll just throw something goofy in the table for one of the translations. All right. And then we need to change locale. Just do this for testing purposes. Oh, David, okay, I'm back. Gladly we didn't find any streaming services that Velasopastor. I want to see what Velasopastor is, but I know I can't go look at it on stream. I'm guessing you still haven't seen Unbreakable, though. This happens, yes, it ends. Was it set? So let's do a count. All right. Let us test. Ah, I changed it. Nice. Not fast. Okay. Huh. What did I actually say? No translation found in crash. Remains 50 testing. Oh, because it's breaking the other ones because I don't have a... Okay, yes. So this everything's working fine. Yeah, free trials are weird because you have to make sure you cancel before the free trial ends. So until I find a streaming service, I have that has Unbreakable. I'll have to wait. All right, David. You want to have a movie night where I find Unbreakable? Because I feel like you need to. If you've seen Split, you need to see Unbreakable. I also own Mr. Human Limits, Mario Kart night as well. I haven't forgotten. Yeah. We can see if we can see if anybody else will join us. Just hit me up on Discord. We'll have a good time. We'll figure it out. But for tonight, I think we're at a wrap here, guys. Get rid of this part. We'll do a quick test. Why are we at another ad break? I feel like if you do snooze, it punishes you with more ads on Twitch. Anyway, Because I've only been live like 3 hours. I feel like we've had like at least 5 ads, 5 sets of ads. All right, let's just do a quick test. There we go. All right. So we need to continue doing the switching over stuff to the localization. So we need to finish off everything that's in the code, getting that switched over to using the localization. Then we need to do the numbers. Then we need to do the text that's in Unity itself. So those things we will continue to work on next time. So go ahead and sign off here. Thank you to everybody that stopped by. Gaming, and thank you for that raid. Much appreciated. Miss Human Limits, David, Angry Slender, I think it's everybody, and any lurkers that stopped through. Much appreciated. I will probably be back on Friday if I can help it. Doing more of this. I might try to sneak in a game stream somewhere in the middle of the week. I haven't decided yet if it's going to be something, a game. I'm split between doing some demos, some people's demos, or playing a game like a straight up game. I really want to try to shoot for both in some capacity, but we'll figure it out. It'll be a Twitch only stream. Secret stream, and then of course be back on Friday with more game dev. But until then, y'all stay safe out there, be creative, make some music, make some games, make some noise, and I will see you next time.